Welcome. I decided to create this YouTube channel because I made some major changes in my life, and change is not easy. One of the things I did is I left my 40-year business career and decided to start all over again. And I started a small business helping seniors. Now, you may be thinking, okay, so what's this got to do with me? Well, I'm not a medical professional, but sometimes I'm in a nursing home or a rehabilitation center. And what do you think of when you think of those places? Maybe you've never been in one. Well, I think most people probably think, oh, they're in their 80s or 90s. That's not what I see. I see people in their 50s and 60s and 70s and beyond. And you can believe there's a nursing shortage. I see it everywhere I go. One of the things I like to do is visit with the patients, and I'll talk to them. And more often than not, they'll say to me, I don't want to be here. I just want to go home. And it breaks my heart because they can't go home. Maybe they fell or had a heart attack or a stroke, or they have a medical condition, or maybe they just don't have anyone at home to help care for them. When I changed my career and I started this small business, it completely changed my outlook on life, because what I'm going to talk about in my videos really has nothing to do with a specific age. It can start at any age. So I'm going to make videos on good health. And one of the things that I did is I ran a DNA test on myself, very simple, with 23andMe. And the reason I did that is not only does it run DNA on your family history, it gives you DNA report on your health. And when I got my results back, it said diabetes is in my DNA. Now, I don't have diabetes. I don't ever want to get it, but I'm going to make some changes to try to make sure that I never get diabetes. And while we're taking care of ourselves, sometimes we have to take care of others as well. Caregiving. I took care of my parents for 16 years when they were sick, and it was very challenging. So watch for my videos on caregiving. I'm also going to talk about emotional health. I believe that emotional health is just as important as good physical health. I'll talk about happiness, respect. Here's a tough one. Loneliness, very prevalent with seniors. I'll talk about relationships, and then the toughest one, I believe, because we all experience it all the time, stress. You can have the best health in the world, but if you have unmanaged stress, that stress could undermine your good health. So I'm going to try to balance it all out so it's not all serious stuff. And I'll talk about things like clothes and hair and makeup. And you can bet I'll be talking about high heels. I've worn heels all my life, and I've been around a pretty long time. And I have some really nice pairs of heels to show you, and some of them even have some cute stories to go with them. So watch for those videos. Now, you've stuck with me this long, and I thank you for that. I'm truly not trying to depress you, but what I'm trying to emphasize is that what I see is not something from a TV show or a book. It's real life and real people. And what I notice is that the people who are in the facilities tell me, I don't want to be here. I just want to go home. And the people at home say, I want to stay in my home. I never want to go into a facility. So what's that common denominator? Home. And I know my videos are kind of like all over the place, but I don't believe that life is singular. It's about good health. It's about good emotional health, about having fun and just having a good life, so that when you put that all together, hopefully you'll be able to create your version of a path to happy aging. I believe that we all belong at home where we feel happy and safe and comfortable in our own home. That's what everybody tells me they want. And that's what I want for you, to be happy in your own home and to take good care of yourself and your loved ones. Because I know it's difficult to make change. Change is not easy, but sometimes when you make the right changes for the right reasons, you're going to end up in a better place. And these facilities are not the places you want to be in. Maybe you'll be fortunate and never have to be in one of these facilities ever, or at least if you can kind of push it off as long as possible. So please subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you like this discussion. Maybe you have a comment you'd like to make. And I thank you for taking this life journey together with me.